Good morning, everyone. Author Deanna L. Lawless here to talk to you about the walking away from the scapegoat's perspective. Obviously, I'm here to talk about dysfunctional family systems. And the day before yesterday, I received a message from a disgruntled mother on one of my posts. The message read something like, it sounded like her daughter's therapist, that her daughter did not have to take accountability for anything that she was doing. And so, up underneath her post, I commented that it can be both. Her daughter can take responsibility for her own behaviors that ensued after the fact, but she can also still hold her parents accountable for the behaviors that they acted out in front of her as a growing child. Now, here's what I mean by this, and I will use my experience as an example. I was raised in a dysfunctional household with two alcoholic parents. My parents did not know how to regulate their emotions, and therefore they did not teach me how to regulate my emotions. My parents' attempt at regulating their emotions was by using alcohol. Because of this, I grew up in a home where physical and verbal fighting was a normal thing. I grew up in a home that if you were angry, you screamed bloody murder and you punched walls. I grew up in a home that if you were angry with your children, you fist fought them. This is what my neurological system was taught as a child, still forming. Fast forward, at the age of 15, I had a child and I married. I, a dysfunctional human being, married another dysfunctional human being. Now, even though my parents had to sign for me to marry, I am the one who made the choice that I wanted to marry this man. I can take responsibility that I chose my child's father. I can take responsibility that I continued having children with him for the next 13 years. I can take responsibility that though our relationship was volatile, I chose to stay with him. But I can also hold accountable my mother and father in the fact that had I not been raised in the dysfunctional family system that I was raised in, I would have never considered the situation I placed myself in to be normal. Had I have been taught about love and respect and boundaries and support, I would have never married the man that I did. Now, not every situation like this will lead to excommunication of family. There are mothers and fathers out there who accept their responsibilities and listen to their adult children when their adult children sit them down and say, I feel I was wronged here. But then you have parents who, like this woman who commented, will gaslight the child and reverse it back to their behavior instead of accepting the faults of their own behaviors as that child was growing up. Those are the family systems that usually become divided. If a child was raised in a loving, nurturing, and supportive household, they don't just walk away.